Good morning, students. This is class 7 geography lesson. In this chapter, we are continuously learning about the atmosphere. Before this, we already learned about the lithosphere, means structure of the land. All the things that matter for each and everything of earth we'll already learn. That means crust, mantle, core means layer of the earth. We have deeply learned about that. So now this is our second thing, means second layer, atmosphere, right? So now we are going to learn about the atmosphere that we have already learned, the composition of the atmosphere. Now we are going to learn about the structure of the atmosphere, like we learned about the lithosphere, right? So here we can see the structure. Now here you can see this structure carefully. Here you can see 5 layers of the atmosphere, right? What are the 5 layers? Troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere, right? Now you can see in this picture how can we divide one layer to other. Yes, we can divide. You can see the line of between the troposphere to stratosphere. You can see here carefully. You can see the line that is called between the after troposphere. There is a draw line that is called troposphere. That is the end of the troposphere. Now stratosphere start, and the line that draw on the after the stratosphere, that is called stratopause, right? And after every layer we can see the same name, but pause is there. Pause means stop. So after mesosphere we can get mesopause, right? Thermosphere, thermopause. Exosphere, exopause, right? Now we are going to learn about each and every layer deeply, right? So first layer is thermosphere. Sorry, troposphere. Troposphere is a first layer that around the 13 kilometer of area of the earth. Outside of the 13 kilometer, this layer we get, and each and everything means air we breathe exist here. Almost weather phenomena like rainfall, fog, hot, any type of climatic condition is happen on just because of troposphere, right? Now the second layer. So this layer is troposphere is very important for human beings, animals being and plants also, right? This is very important layer for each and everyone. Now the second layer is stratosphere. Stratosphere is the second layer. Above the troposphere lies the stratosphere, right? Now you can see just above of the troposphere, stratosphere is there. So now we can see lies stratosphere is extend up to the height of 50 kilometer. Over the 13 kilometer, 50 kilometers we get stratosphere. This layer is almost free from clouds and associated weather phenomena. Here this layer is too much stable, means here we cannot see clouds, no distraction is there. So you can see in this picture plane is flying in this layer. So plane is flying in this air only, in this layer only, right? Making conditions most ideal for flying aeroplanes. One important feature of the stratosphere is that is contains layer of ozone. Most of the time you can hear about the ozone layer. Ozone layer is above the atmosphere, right? Many times you have heard about that. So that layer is also in the stratosphere only. It is very stable. So many times you heard about that today's weather conditions are not good, climatic conditions are not good, so plane cannot land it now. It can land after 2 hours or 1 hour or half hour. So because this layer is very stable, so aeroplane can move in stratosphere only because of climatic condition. Understand now? The third layer is mesosphere. Mesosphere, this is the third layer of the atmosphere. It lies above the stratosphere. It extends up to 80 kilometer. Means till 80 kilometers we get the mesosphere. Meteoroids. You can know about the meteoroids burn up in this layer on entering from the space. When meteoroids move from the space in this layer, they burn because it is heated, right? Now the fourth layer is thermosphere. In this thermosphere, temperature is rises very rapidly with the increasing height. How it is? Means this layer is 80 to 400 kilometer, we can get this layer only. 80 kilometers to 400 kilometer we can get this layer only. So this is too much high temperature also. Ionosphere is a part of this layer. Ionosphere, what is the ionosphere actually? It extends between the 1800 to 400 kilometer, 80 to 400 kilometer. This layer help on radio transmission. In the fact, radio waves transmitted from the earth and reflected back to the earth by this layer. Now I am explaining you most of the ionospheres are in the form of dust in this layer because this layer is too much hot. So just because of that you can listen radio waves are coming from this transmitted from means waves are coming from this layer only, right? So many waves are coming from this layer only, thermosphere. Okay, now the last layer is exosphere. This is a very thin layer. Thin layer means it is area of this layer is very less, right? So in this way, the uppermost layer of the atmosphere is known as exosphere. This layer has very thin air, light gases. In this layer, this is very light. It is float into the space of, it is near the space only. So helium and hydrogen gases are floated in this layer. I hope you people understand the structure of the atmosphere. Any doubt, any query, you can call me, right? Thank you and have a nice day.